The only thing that we own in this life is our integrity. We're very proud of our brand of Hewlett, and our brand represents that integrity. And as a steward of that integrity, it's about showing the community that we are responsible stewards of the profits that we're able to make, and that we proudly support our employees and their endeavors as well. And we want to lead the cause for giving back in not just a small way, but in a large way.
Our family has a legacy of giving back. I think that comes from a place inside that says if you're a successful business, you represent a community and you sell into that community, that you have an obligation to give back to that community. And it started with my grandparents and has come through with my father's legacy. Giving back to the community and service to others has been part of what we do. It's part of our family DNA.
You know, from an early age, we learned from our parents and our grandparents and other adults how important it was to give back to the community that supports you. Through their efforts, we saw the impact that they could have, and it wasn't always with a big check. It was the people that volunteered at the Little League concession stand, the volunteers at other various events that made the difference. We're proud now that because of the talents and skills of our employees, that we're able to give back in a little bit bigger way. We allow our employees to volunteer, to mentor, and to coach. And it's through those relationships that we feel they make the most impact and we can make the most difference.
I'm lucky enough to live in Georgetown, just down the road from the Hewlett family. Seeing all that they do to support the community I live in it's amazing. We live here in this wonderful community, but their generosity doesn't stop there. It goes on and on. And I think that's really just that's the Texan way. We look out for our own, we help ourselves. If our community gets hurt, we're there to catch them and to pop them back up on their feet. The Hewletts understand that. I was proud to help with their Texans Helping Texans campaign for Hurricane Harvey relief, and truly, really, really excited about the way everything turned out and how successful it was. That's what it means to be a Texan. That's Texans Helping Texans, and that's Texas true.
Business support is absolutely vital to what we do. And it may seem like that's an easy thing, but it's not. Finding people in the business community who really have a sense of community service and the spirit to do the kinds of things that Hewlett Family has done is rare. And so having the long-term relationship that we've had with Don Ross, having him as a volunteer, as somebody who's come to our events, as somebody who's sponsored our programs, provided us equipment, it really goes above and beyond what almost any of our business partnerships have provided us. And so for public broadcasting and public media in Central Texas, Hewlett really is the name that comes to mind.
Helping Hand Home's been around since 1893, and it truly is an example of the work that you can do for your community when you have the right kind of support. So Helping Hand serves the most severe and youngest victims of child abuse. We could not help these kids overcome their past, understand their trauma, and find a family, a permanent family, without the support we've been receiving from the Hewlett Family dealerships. You know, this doesn't get talked a lot about in the media, but I hope the employees of the dealerships understand this. The pressures of a for-profit business and the rising cost of employment and wages and health insurance and benefits and growth and expansion and capital cost, for a company to be able to do all that and say that the community they live in is important, and to take some of that money and put it back into their community like they have at Helping Hand Home, thank you all.
I think it's really important for us to understand the impact that the Hewletts have had in our 15-county Boy Scout Council that serves 22,000 kids and 8,000 adults.
They've really helped us do some things in the community that we might not otherwise been able to. We have camps every summer and during the spring, and this is really an opportunity that they help us provide with making sure that those kids get a mountaintop experience.
We're so excited to have had the relationship that we've had with the Hewletts, with the dealership, with the employees, because we're all really committed to helping make this community
a great place to have our families and to help our children grow. Scouting is a part of that growth, and we say thank you.
The Flatwater Foundation is a nonprofit based in Austin, Texas that provides access to mental health support for families that are coping with a cancer diagnosis. What we really love about working with Hewlett is, they really have a lot of skin in the game, and they're out there, they put a team on the water. You guys have, have people that are spending 9-10 hours getting through this. We're incredibly thankful for all the involvement, and we really look forward to many years to come in sharing the connection between Flatwater Foundation and the Hewlett dealerships, really sharing the love together and making people think about cancer and mental health and something that can really be done.
Well, the Rotary Club of Georgetown was established 55 years ago. For decades, the Hewletts have been involved, and Don Sr. has been a very avid member of our club. This year, the Rotary Club of Georgetown hosted the first Field of Honor with 1,400 U.S. flags, each flying in honor of a veteran or a first responder. And the Hewletts were extremely important to us, to the club, and to the community in bringing this event to Central Texas.
The premise of giving back and supporting the community is really, to me, like a relay race that you would run with a baton. Giving back allows us to show our gratitude for the blessings we receive, and then it's also our turn. It's our turn to carry the torch. It's our turn to pull the rope. When our leg of the race is done, we can look back and be proud about what we did, not because we had to, but because it's simply our opportunity and it's our pleasure.
We really view the entire Hewlett organization as a family, and every one of our employees and team members is part of that family. And so it's important to us when we do give back to the community that they have a sense of pride about that, and that they feel like that they've shared in that contribution back. We couldn't do what we do without the efforts of every single one of those folks, day in and day out. And from the small things that we don't even know occur on a day-to-day basis to the large things that have the Hewlett name on them. Each one of those matters, and we couldn't do without our employees. And they really are family to us, and we appreciate and love them.
As we look ahead, we're not slowing down, as evidenced by the brand new Express Oil Change Plus Center that we just opened up this past week. Next week, we're going to start the second expansion of our parts warehouse. After that, we've got to add 2 more car washes. So we're very proud about the opportunities that have been given us. Hopefully, we'll find out by the time this airs that we have gotten Dealer of the Year for the 6th time, which is an unheard of accomplishment in the Central Texas area. And those are just accolades that are given to us because of everybody's hard work. It's not up to one person or the management group or anybody else. It's everybody working together.